Subtitles by Simon. Hello friends. This is ESO channel. My name is Evgeny Trofimov and today we have a live video. Let's go through the production in our way. Let's see how our company lives, what orders we fulfill and so on. And today we have a very important guest in the video. Let's film him. This is my son. He was shy. We tried to get him into the video, but he didn't want to. I just wanted to give him a tour and shoot it that way. Come on, let's go for a walk. Come on now. He said, yes. Anyway friends, as you know, we're in the auger business. And today I'm going to introduce this man to production. Because there are a lot of kids on their phones, on TikTok. Well, we need to bring kids back to the ground, to put them down so that they... There was a problem with production, yes, because there are a lot of bloggers, but not enough production people. We need to cultivate it from childhood, to inculcate it. Let's go, Zakar. Here, we have our flagship machine, G-Pone 100. It bends augers up to 50 millimeters thick. You can see here what positions have already been bent. These are our orders directly. In addition to the equipment, we are also engaged in the manufacture of augers like this. Yes, in principle, any auger products are screws. Augers assembled. Any auger products are screws. Augers. We do. Zakar, how do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. It's screws. What they do, you know. They are mediocre powerful, so massive, so they need some kind of reinforcement. Very often, we do some kind of surfacing, so that the screws do not wear out in an abrasive environment. And accordingly, such augers are used for asphalt, concrete and brick plants. This is exactly this big massive thickness. Let's keep looking. What do you think this post is? This is a welding station. We have special slipways right here. And people are here, welding various hulls. Conveyor casings in particular. If we have a tray conveyor. Exactly, here is a tray conveyor. This is where we weld them. In particular, very often, we have stainless steel in this section. Let's move on. Friends, let's have a look here. Here, we have a G-Pone 100 machine, being assembled for a customer. Look at it. Well, it looks massive like this. Look at the fin. Yes, I call it this fin. This big fin will allow a very high flange to bend the auger centuries directly. So, that's the assembly. You can see, yes, we have very frequent requests come in. What can go wrong with this machine? What can happen to it? Well, nothing. You can see that here we have a claim shaft. That is a calibrated shaft on which the running part of the slider rotates. Well, and accordingly, the hydraulic cylinder is installed here. Everything. This part is monolithic. If you do not exceed any maximum values on it, that is, then some coils with a thickness of 100 millimeters. I do not know. If you have such, it is better to contact us, and we will build a machine for your needs. But this machine takes the maximum thickness of 50 millimeters, so there is nothing to break here. And monolithic construction, in fact, tested for years. We have been producing machines for 7 years, so the equipment is reliable. You can buy it. So friends, here, we have a flexible site now. We only have people coming out at lunchtime, so it's a bit empty. Usually, there are a lot of operators working here. This is our section, where we have the same machines of the GP series. And here we are producing auger coils. Let's take a look at our orders today. Well, directly you see, yes, perfect geometry of the coils accordingly. What else is there to say? This is the number of coils, the operator. Well, according to my calculations, in 40 minutes to 60 probably. Yes, this is the volume. That is, the shift can be bent in principle. I don't know. 5100 can be bent. Where else will you see such productivity? Here we have pipes on which we try on the coils. And here you can see that operator, please come to me. You can see that there is practically no gap at all. This means that the screw is of the right geometry. That means that it will be a dream for the welder to weld such screws. Let's see the joint. The joint is perfect after our machines. The first time is perfect. Here we have the stripping area. Look how many coils we get as orders. Yes, it's a consumable. People wear something out, they send us their geometries, and we bend everything directly. These coils, after cleaning, will then go to the bending section and directly. Let's see, here are large, such conical coils. They are used for feeders. That is, later, apparently, this coil will go to the assembly of feeders. Here is directly such an unusual geometry. It is conical, and our machines can also perform not only uniform geometry, but also variable outer and inner diameters. So, friends, well, I have a child now walking around like a lost child. I don't know. I'm trying to get him interested in something. Are you interested in walking on a chain at all? That's what it means when kids get stuck in TikTok. Don't let, if you work in manufacturing somewhere, it's better to bring your child and give him a tour so that you can instill the right mindset in him from childhood. The child says he likes the machine tools. In fact, I really like our machines too. They are time tested, they make great augers, great geometries, smooth, perfect. So it's our flanking product. But I also like our augers. I also like our welding rotator. That's what we're going for with it. That is, any equipment that we manufacture, we first put it in our premises and use it to manufacture our auger products as well. This is directly our welding rotator, which we also sell and ship. The principle of operation here is elementary. There is a bed. There are these guide elements on which a screw is placed on an axis, and directly, by rotating the welder, simply stands in place. The screw rotates, and accordingly, he will put the desired weld. Adjust the speed with a pedal that is under his feet. That's it. So what's the advantage? The welder does not have to roll the workpiece, does not have to climb up somehow. He is simply fixed. Consequently, the human factor is reduced. The quality of welds increases, productivity increases. Hey, let's move on. Well, friends, as I said, we produce welding rotators like this. Look at this right here. We already have how many? 5 pieces of welding rotators after painting, which will be shipped to our customer. So we're constantly replenishing our inventory. It's a hot item that's flying off our shelves like a sea. Roughly speaking, it is such a related accessory. Here, we have people buying GPS machines, or coils, or other screw products, and they say, well, let us take your welding rotator to optimize our production. Well, directly. No, here, we ship rotators every day. So friends, well, I have already said yes about the GP machines that bend screws. A lot has been said about them. Now, we're coming up to packaging. This is how we pack our GP series machines. Right there we have the control unit, where we have the oil station CNC machine, all in one unit. Well, you can see the quality of packaging. Many people just make some kind of a crate, or even wrap it in oilcloth, and do not spend money on packaging. We are for reliability, so we do not spare money on packaging. And accordingly, you can rest assured that the equipment will arrive to you in proper quality. We always end our videos with items like this. This is a one-piece drawn screw spiral. This is the equipment that we use to make this now. This is the kind of item you can buy too. That is, our goal is to make any screw product at all. We make it directly in coils and conveyors. We have also designed a machine that makes flexible screw spiral. I also try to tell about it in every video. And it will directly make this small rolled screw spiral, which is wrapped in spools. It is a flexible screw spiral, which is used for the manufacture of flexible screw conveyors, whose body is not metal, but corrugated. Well, and directly, here's our new equipment, which soon we will also produce and sell. We will also sell flexible screws directly. That is one more item that will appear in our catalog. Friends, this is an unusual video clip. I went with my son. Of course, he didn't understand anything. His jaw was open. So that TikTok does not look, it is better to walk on the production. So for today, I say goodbye to you, and see you in the next issues. Goodbye.